All right, everybody, welcome to the call today. This is Scott Pierce at Listings to Leads, and we are in session 6, playbook 6. Today, we're going to be talking about FSBOs and expireds. This is so awesome. I'll tell you a really funny story. Last night, I was on a call with a really big real estate investor, and they're kind of going through a bunch of things. And they were saying one of the best way to get investor leads is to go after FSBOs and expireds. So just for whatever that's worth. And I was kind of thinking, we could even incorporate our iBuyer landing page. I believe we got postcards, flyers. I think we got door hangers for that as well. I'm just kind of thinking, our iBuyer stuff could actually fit in here as well. But we'll get to that a little bit later in this call. But FSBOs and expireds are so awesome, right? These are people that want to get their home sold. Either they didn't get it sold or they're not getting it sold in a proper way necessarily that's going to really meet the needs that they expect. I'm talking about FSBOs in that regard. So going after FSBOs and expires in the way that I'm going to talk about today is absolutely awesome. All right. You're going to get listings fast. You're going to lead with value. So we're not going to call up the FSBO homeowner and tell them they're an idiot. We're not going to call the expired homeowner and just tell them that we're number one. Right? We're literally going to lead with value to both those markets. And we are going to be a solution for them, not a salesperson. All right. Be a solution, not a salesperson. Now, there's a lot of you that have great FSBO scripts. You might have other ideas with FSBOs and expireds. And I'm going to tell you, you can incorporate all of that into what we're going to be learning today. But I think you're going to like what we've got here a lot. All right. I've always loved it because we've always had clients talk to us about how they're getting great responses by marketing to FSBOs and expireds with our tools. And we've never really done a lot of teaching on it, right? Never done a lot of training on it. So I was really excited when that really fit perfectly into this how to make $250,000 a year or more in real estate masterclass series, because this is such a fantastic way to get listings fast. Now we've got a full suite of marketing tools that we are going to go through today. And I'm going to walk you through how to use them and how some of the scripts. So there's a lot of good stuff right here. And you should be able to walk away from this training able to start going after FSBOs and expires immediately. So now keep in mind, these segments, they're very similar in the sense of, Facebook and social media is not the biggest thing with expireds and FSBOs. The prank marketing, the email marketing, making phone calls to them, right? So here we go. We got postcards for expireds and FSBOs. We got door hangers. We got flyers. We've got emails. We've got Google ads that you can use. We've got short form video scripts. We've got social media ads and posts. And then we've also got landing pages and PDF guides. All right. So we got a ton of tools. And so what we're going to be doing is we're either going to be driving people back to the landing pages, or we're going to be driving people to download a PDF guide that talks about either selling your home as FSBO or some of the things related to expired and what may not have gone right the first time, and how we can make that better for that expired homeowner, right? To relist with us and actually get the home sold. So a lot of great tools to attract these people, a lot of great tools to generate leads, and a lot of great stuff to actually engage with them as well. So in listings to leads, once you log in, if you want to, just go ahead and click on how to make $250,000, that banner along the top. And if we scroll down, I'm going to scroll down, and we are today doing FSBO and expired marketing. So playbook 6. And I spent way too much time yesterday going through this post. So I essentially rewrote this entire training yesterday. All right. We'd had it before. So I was redoing it, re-editing it quite a bit. And so you're going to see here, I'm going to start off with FSBO lead generation. I talk about how we're going to use either the FSBO landing page that has a bunch of tools to attract FSBO homeowners. And we've also got the PDF guide that itself has a different set of marketing tools. So we've got essentially 2 marketing platforms inside of Listings to Leads to attract FSBO homeowners. And as we scroll down here, you're going to see, I'm going to talk about how we identify FSBOs. So we can use programs like Zillow or Craigslist to identify FSBOs for free. All right. Then you got paid services like My Plus Leads, Mojo, RedX, even things like PropStream or Batch Leads, right? Where you can identify FSBOs. And then once we identify those FSBOs, what we want to do is start marketing to them. And then you're going to see as we scroll down here, we got print marketing. So that's the flyers, the postcards, the door hangers. We've got emails. So we got emails that we're going to send to them. I've got scripts right here for you to call them. And so you're going to see in the training that we're going to do today, we want to get, if we can, we'd like to get either a postcard, a flyer, or a door hanger to them first, so that when we call them, right, it is a did you get type of phone call. But you're going to see scripts in here that you can use super easily where you don't even send anything to them in the first place. All right. So there's a script right here, which I'll go to a little bit later, that would be perfect when we just want to call a FSBO homeowner before we send them anything, right? So we may use this script first, we don't get a hold of them, and then maybe we drop off or mail a postcard, door hanger, or flyer to them, and then we can call them back again. So absolutely awesome stuff right there. We got QR codes. You can even embed the FSBO landing page into your website, which is kind of cool. You'll see here, we got FSBO and Instagram ads. Now, these are cool to do, but just by the nature of a FSBO, there's typically not enough of them in your market to spend $5 a day marketing to them. You can totally try it out, and I'll show you how to do it, of course, but I don't know that it's going to be necessarily the best use of your money. Then we got social media posts as well. And then for some reason, I did not put that we got Google ads on here, which I will be walking through today also. And then we get to the FSBO PDF guide, right? So I mentioned we've got the FSBO landing pages, which have an entire marketing suite built around those. But then we've got the FSBO PDF guides. And again, with the guides, we got email marketing. We got postcards. We're coming out with door hangers as well soon. And I believe we're also coming out with the flyers and emails. Well, we do have emails. So I also talk about calling the FSBO homeowner. If you send them the PDF guide postcard, we've got a short form video script. And we've also got ads for the FSBO guides and social media posts as well. All right. So a lot of great stuff right there. And then we're going to get into the expireds. Now, I mentioned earlier that going after the FSBOs, going after the expireds is similar in the process. All right. Now your scripts obviously are going to be different, but essentially just like we do for FSBOs, we got an expired landing page with a marketing suite around that. And then we've got a PDF guide, expired listings that failed to sell. Now what? So it's an entire PDF guide that walks through what may have gone wrong with the marketing that was being done initially. And then some of the things that we want to think about the next time we go out to market that property for sale. Again, I talk about identifying expired homeowners, attracting the expired homeowner to work with you, right? Leading with value. We are not going to call them up with the, hey, I'm number one, I should be the one to sell your home. You're not really transferring any kind of value. All right. You're not establishing a relationship. You're just talking at them at that point. So with the expired landing pages and the marketing suite around that, again, we've got postcards, door hangers, flyers for that. We've got email marketing for the expired landing page. We've got scripts. Again, just like with the FSBO, we got scripts to call the expired homeowner either after you mail them with the did you get script, or the script where you did not call them or did not send them any direct mail ahead of time. We got also a QR code and our QR code and embed code. And we've got Facebook and Instagram ads for the landing pages, social media posts, right? We got a lot of stuff here. All right. We got a lot of tools. And then lastly, the expired listing PDF guide. And again, similar email marketing, postcards, scripts. And I work my way down, short form video scripts. And again, Facebook and Instagram ads, similar to FSBO. I'm not going to push, you'll even see how I put optional. I'm not going to be pushing you to do a Facebook and Instagram ad. Social media posts, similarly, right? It's free. So I would totally do it, but you're just not going to get a lot of traction, I don't think, on social media necessarily. We got the FSBO, or I'm sorry, yeah, the expired PDF guide landing page as well. And then you're going to see the webinar right here. All right. So a lot of great stuff right there that we are going to be doing. And we are going to get listings fast by going after these FSBOs and expired listings with the approach I'm going to share with you here. So that was by clicking, someone just asked what it was. That was by clicking that button, $250,000. All right. Let's go to landing pages. And first, we're going to talk through the landing pages. So if somebody give me an area that they would like to go after FSBOs and expires. So just someone type in a location. It could be a neighborhood. It could be a county. It could be a city. So I got Raleigh. So I'm going to go up here and say, click create landing page, add new landing page, and we'll do FSBO. Landing page name, RALEIGH. Now you don't have to put NC, right? I would not do this. Just do Raleigh. If you want to put a note, you can. No one's ever going to see that note. And so here we go. So we're dropped off in the general section. And so here, I can change my headline, my subline. Let's go to the landing. Let's bring up the landing page. So you can now here, check out that domain, Raleigh.FSBOAgentTools.com. How awesome is that? Right? What a great domain. Do you think when you send a postcard, a door hanger, an email, or when you call someone and you mention that, hey, if you just go to Raleigh.FSBOAgentTools.com, and we got other domains, I'll show you where those are in a minute. And then they see this, the idea of the landing page is they can check off what they would like to get from you to better market their FSBO property. I want these free tools, and they just put their name, email, phone number, address in there. Boom, you get the lead with all the things that they checked off. And then what you'll do, and I'll walk you through, but you'll essentially add their listing to your account as FSBO. And I'll walk you through that a little bit later. And then that'll create all the marketing tools just like it does for your listings. And you can send them all the marketing tools and start engaging with them. What a great opportunity. And in fact, on that investor call, he was saying that he goes, yeah, when I call it FSBO, it's been in the market for a while and I want to buy their home. He goes, I just offer to do a few free marketing things for them. And then I just check back in with every week, see if they need anything else with the marketing or how they're doing with the marketing. And he goes, eventually I just start listing the properties, right? This is what it's about. It's about leading with value. All right. What an awesome landing page. And let me show you something here. Now you can change the background image. Here's a social media share image. All right. So all that stuff you can change. In fact, I can go change image and maybe I select another one. I can change the background image here and that will update all this other stuff as well. So a lot of great things right there that you can do. Before I get to the print marketing, let me come down to domain. And then if I click edit here, you can see I can change that part. And I've also got all these options here. So I get that. So somebody else in the company or another client probably has that one. Somebody else has that one. Let's try this one. So just so you can see how you can kind of use different domains. We got pixel and tracking chat code. If you want to put a chat bot on your landing page, you can. And then we got some preferences here, all pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to click on lead form. Now this is really cool because here I can change those tool options. So maybe I will say, you know what? I will even offer them a video. So I can type in here, property video. All right. I'm going to save that right there. I'm going to hit save. And now when I go back to my landing page, look at that property video right at the bottom. So if there are other things that you are offering, you can add them right here under lead form, or you can even take out something that you don't want to give them and really customize this so that you are offering the exact things that you want to offer. So if you want to go above and beyond just a little bit beyond what we are doing to be a little bit different, to be a little bit better than the average person, absolutely go for it. And then the autoresponder is here. All that's pre-set up. You don't need to do anything. All right. Everything is good to go. Really, all you need to do is click on print marketing. So here's the thing. We are going to assume we have identified the FSBO homeowner. So again, go to Zillow, look at the Make Me Moves, right? I can't remember if Zillow does FSBO, but there's a lot of sites you can go to and find listings that are FSBO. You can look up the homeowner, right, in the MLS or another program, or you can just go right to a program like I said, RedX, My Plus Leads. The benefit of that is you can identify the FSBOs, all right? And then you can, so right, it's like, I know, for example, in RedX, My Plus Leads, I believe even Mojo, I can get all the FSBOs and expireds in my area. So now I've got that list, right? Whether it's from Zillow, some other FSBO website for free, or one of these paid services. So as I get these addresses, I want to either drop off, mail, or door knock either the flyer, the postcard, or the door hanger. And I think I'd probably start with one. And like, the first touch point might be the phone call, right? So if I am using RedX and I can skip trace, get a phone number that's not on the DNC, I'm going to call up that phone number and I'll use the script that we looked at the blog post where the script is when I don't send a postcard, right? So I see the FSBO information. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call them up with the script, right? Walk through that script. And then if I don't talk to them or if I leave a voicemail, I'll probably try to get a flyer out to them. So what I'll do is I would download the flyer, open it up. So here's the flyer. Now notice the flyer has our awesome domain, raleigh.fsbosoldtools.com, right? Scan the QR code or go to. So we just built a landing page in about 2 seconds and all of these marketing tools. Check that out. Selling your Raleigh home on your own. Get the free professional version of marketing, the tools I use. Boom, boom, boom. There's even property video, right? We added property video as a custom offering. Boom. It's right there, right? Great looking image of all the tools that we were offering them, right? They can go there. And then our contact information is down there. How awesome is that? All right. How awesome is that? Rob, you're gonna have to ask your broker that one. I've never had any agent tell us of any problems with this. So if you got a question like that, I would go to your broker and I would ask them that question. Right. Then we got the postcards. So again, similar to the letter, you'll see here the postcard. I'll look at looks like the front. And so one of the things I might recommend is printing. Now the flyers, you can just print up easily enough, right? I can print up the flyers really on demand at home or, at my office. But even the postcards for an area like Raleigh, where that's a big enough area, I might just get 50 postcards printed up and sent to my office. And while I'm at it, maybe I do 50 postcards and I do 50 or even 25, right? 25 postcards, 25 door hangers. That's probably, depending on how many FSBOs are in your area, right? Kind of figure out what that number might be just to kind of even test it out a little bit. Oh, apparently there we go. I wanted to download that. And so my point is the postcards, right? I would get 25 printed and mailed to me. Door hanger, same thing, get 25 printed to me. And then that way, as I'm identifying these FSBO homeowners, right, I can just go and drop off the postcard. I can just go and drop off the door hanger. I can go and just drop off that flyer. Now you can mail it, of course, too, right? If I'm sitting at my desk and I've got my Raleigh FSBO postcards, and next time I see a Raleigh will come up through RedX or whatever system I'm using to identify FSBO homeowners, or I can just mail it off right there, right? Super easy to do. So print marketing, get the print marketing to these FSBO and expired homeowners. All right. Next up is email marketing. So let me go ahead and send that to myself. Send to myself. Let me go to my other monitor real quickly over here. I got the email. Let me just navigate between all the pop-ups for the GoToWebinar that are clogging my screen. And here's the email that you can send via your CRM, just like an e-flyer for your database. So again, a lot of these programs, like if I use RedX, if I use MyPlusLead, most of the time you're going to get an email address for these FSBO and expired homeowners. What a great email to send out, right? Kevin, let's make sure that image is clickable so that that image goes to the landing page, please. Kevin, let's make sure we get that done by tomorrow. But right here, people click that and the landing page opens up, right? Just like the postcard when they scan the QR code, just like the postcard when they go to the URL on it, the email opens right up to the landing page. And again, notice property video right there. We just added property video as a custom offering and it flows through everything automatically. All right. Now, I've shown how to do this a lot. In fact, I showed how to do this in Wise Agent the other day, but I'll show you again. All you got to do is click to copy the code. Now, if you, well, tell me what CRMs you're using. I assume you're using things like KV Core, Boomtown, Follow Up Boss, right? Things like anything. Yep. Awesome. So you can do this in KV Core, Chime, awesome. So what you're going to do is go to your email marketing or whatever it's called in that particular CRM. And we're going to go and create an email blast. This is super easy to do. It should literally take you like 60 seconds at most. All right. 60 seconds at most. Now, if Vince was on this call, he could show you, and I'm sure a lot of you know, I would save that email as a template in my Gmail. If you're using Gmail, whatever program you're using. And that way, as I'm getting these FSBO contacts and I'm getting their email addresses, I've already got that template for Raleigh FSBO saved and I can just click send, click send, click send. Well, let me show you, this is easy enough to do as well. So I'll just go create email blast, catchy subject line. I'll put get free FSBO home selling. Right. That's a great offer right there on the subject line. And then once you're in the spot of KV Core, Chime, Follow Up Boss, Moxie, you'll have that editor, right? It looks like, like a WordPress editor, right? Very familiar to all of us. All you have to do is click the source button. Sometimes it's literally called SOURCE. Sometimes it's those two little kind of sideways V's, whatever they call those brackets, right? A little icon of brackets, which is how it is here. Then just click back in the editor and paste whatever that stuff is. It doesn't matter what it is because this is what I get from it, right? What an awesome email that I can now send to my FSBO lead. They're going to get the email. They're going to click on it. They're going to go to the landing page. They're going to select the tools they want for free. I'm going to get the lead notification email, and then I'm going to add that listing to my account. Now, you're going to see on page 2 of the FSBO, it's going to ask them, do they have pictures or do they need pictures? Either way, I would offer to go out and take pictures with my phone as a free courtesy, right? Kind of judge how you want to do that there. Similar with the property video, right? A lot of us can do a pretty good property video just with our phones if we know what we're doing. I don't think we're going to hire a videographer. We're not going to hire a photographer to go out and do a FSBO, but we can probably do a much better job than the seller can. Right? Maybe we tell them, hey, I'd love to come by and take some photos. It'll make the marketing look a lot better. Look, trust me, the better the photo, the more views, the more calls, the more people are going to be interested in looking at it. So we got to get good photos. Tell them to, make sure the house is clean. All the counters are straightened up and, get everything off as you can. And I'll come by for like 15 minutes. I'll take the photos I need. I'll come back and I'll create all these marketing tools for you. Absolutely free. What a phenomenal way to really add value to that FSBO homeowner. All right. So get that. So you send a test email in most of them, and then just get that email to the FSBO homeowner. All right. So we got the print marketing with the flyers, postcards, and door hangers. We got email marketing. All right. We got 3 different versions there of the email. As I mentioned earlier, we got a QR code and embed code. So I can take this embed code, drop it as a custom page at my website. Right? How else would it be at your website to offer FSBO's free marketing tools? We walked through the lead form already, the autoresponder, right? All that good stuff. All right. So we are good to go. with the FSBO landing page. Now, a couple of things here, and they're kind of, if we go to ads, so I'm going to open up ads in a new tab. For the landing page, the one thing we didn't talk about is the ad or a social media post. So for ads, just come back to ads over here. Now, remember I said, doing a Facebook ad for FSBO or expired, you can do it. It's just, I wouldn't put it that way, right? If anybody's got some money they want to burn to test that out, feel free. But you're going to see here, create Facebook ad, create Google ad. We got both. So I will go to create landing page ad because it's the FSBO landing page. From this drop down, I'm going to scroll down. FSBO Raleigh right there. That was the landing page we just created. And I would also use traffic. Right now, normally I'm always telling you to do lead ads, but for this type of thing here, I'm going to use traffic, similar to property evaluation plus, like some of the seller leads, right? Where we want, because we want to get the address first, and Facebook lead forms will not allow an address to be entered. So here's our ad: selling your Raleigh home on your own. We can help. Get free professional marketing tools. All of that's editable, but all I have to do is type in location. All right, PIGH, Raleigh, North Carolina. It's going to spend $35 for a week. But here's, you can totally do this. So you know what? Let's not try it out. So I'm going to do $15, and I'm going to do it over the weekend. So I'm going to do Friday through Sunday. And that way I can spend $15, see if I get any hits from it, right? You may, but this is not like a listing or a PDF guide, right? On 5 dangers of overpricing your home. Those are a lot more, the market for that kind of a PDF or a landing page is a lot stronger because remember, the FSBOs and expires are a very tiny part of the overall market, very tiny, but they're very powerful because they want to sell. They're just not doing it, quote unquote, right. So there's your ad, right? No problem. As always, I could use our short form video script and actually include a video. So if I got a video, I can come down here to my files, videos, right? Find the video that I want to use. Because again, when you are in the ad, you are the one that is giving the value, right? When it's a picture, it's great. People are still going to click it, but we always like to try to be in the ads when we can. So there you go. That's the Facebook ad. And I closed the whole thing. So again, that's a Facebook ad. So when that ad is live, after I click publish, people will click it and they'll just go right to the landing page automatically. Let's bring back up ads. I apologize. I want to show you the Google ad. So create Google ad. And again, create landing page ad because we're talking about a landing page. Similarly, we're going to use that drop down to find FSBO Raleigh right there. Create ad. And there we go. How to sell FSBO in Raleigh. Selling your home on your own, selling FSBO in Raleigh, your professional, blah, 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 right? What a great ad on Google. All right. People searching, we got a FSBO homeowner. Maybe they've been around for a little bit and they're just trying to get some ideas and they go type in FSBO marketing. Man, we want to come up, right? We want them to see our Google ad and click on it. And that Google ads is going to take people to the landing page automatically. Just like we got the magic to create all these tools by typing in one word and clicking one button, right? We got the same magic behind all these ads, all these emails, all these postcards, all of that stuff. It's pulling people back to that landing page where they can select what free marketing tools they want. Absolutely awesome. Love it. And I think the last thing, let's go back to our PDF guide. So we talked about postcards, door hangers, emails, flyers, Google ads, social media postings, and the short form video script will come under the PDF guide section. And there's the landing page. All right. So any questions on marketing that FSBO landing page? And again, if you're sitting here in the landing page section, and you want to access the FSBO write-up, again, click on how to make 250 and go ahead and scroll down here to FSBO expired, click on it. And then let's just scroll down to those scripts. All right. So again, we got the print marketing to the homeowner, right? Every week I'm going to send something else. I'll send the flyer, maybe week 1, then I'll mail a postcard week 2. And then maybe week 3, I drop off a door hanger, right? And hopefully during that time to have 3 different kind of print marketing coming at me as a FSBO homeowner, I'm going to see you're serious. Right. And then I'm going to see that you actually stick with stuff. So I'm going to have a little bit more trust in you because you've been kind of following up with me all this time. Right. We got the email, right? Because again, if we use a program like RedX, Mojo, My Plus Leads, we're going to get an email address most of the time. So we're going to drop the email to them. And then again, here we got those scripts. And this is what is so awesome, right? To have a script like this. So when I called that FSBO homeowner up, again, if I've sent an email and or the print marketing, I might call up and say something like this. Hi, John, this is Scott Pierce. And, I sent you a postcard offering you a bunch of free marketing tools to help you get your home sold at FSBO. And if you like to take advantage of those tools, just go to my website, folsom.fsbosellingtools.com. And these are the same tools I use to sell my listings with. And for you, they're absolutely free. This is just a free service out for local area homeowners who are selling their home with FSBO. I just want to make sure you got that letter or that flyer, postcard, door hanger, and see if you have any questions. I'm not telling them they're stupid. I'm not blowing smoke up their butts about having 5 buyers that are pre-qualified. I'm just sitting there offering them value. Now, you know what's going to be really cool about that? What a great intro to then maybe a few days later, if you want to call back with one of those scripts like, hey, you know what? Got a buyer, I just called you yesterday about the free tools. If you still want those, let me know. They're available at any time. But, I do got a couple of buyers that are looking in your area, and you can do those kind of scripts as well. But when you lead with value, you lead with a smile. All right. We want people to think of us as a benefit, as a solution, as a help, not as someone breathing down our neck to get in there and list our properties on us. All right. Make sense for everybody? And then again, maybe I don't call. So imagine this. So Jessica, I'm going to pick on Jessica here who picked Raleigh. So maybe I see that new FSBO homeowner via RedX. And again, remember I said, everything we're talking about with FSBO is pretty much the same thing with expired. It's just different scripts, right? Different calls to action, but the way all these tools work. So when we're talking through all this stuff, and I say FSBO, just keep in mind, okay, expired is going to be kind of similar because we may not have 2 hours to do all of this today. But here's a script, and you'll see here, if you want to call them without, right, here's a keyword, without using the print marketing or email, it might look like something like this. And again, I'm going to pretend I'm Jessica in Raleigh. So I'm going to call up and say, hi, John, this is Scott Pierce. I'm with Keller Williams here in Raleigh. And, as a local homeowner trying to sell your home as a FSBO, I wanted to offer you for free the same marketing tools I use to market homes and sell homes in the area. If you want to go to Raleigh.FSBOsellingtools.com, these are the same tools I use to sell my listings. And really, I want to offer them to you for free. It's a free service I offer local area homeowners who are selling their home as FSBO. And then I just want to make sure you got the offer. And maybe if you have any questions for me, I can help answer those as well. So in a sense, I don't even need, right? I don't have to send the postcard because I can create that domain in 3 seconds, right? Jessica, you could see an awesome listing, like a $3 million FSBO or a $3 million expired in a neighborhood. And I could go create a neighborhood, right? Jessica, give me a really good neighborhood in your area. What's kind of an upscale neighborhood where there might be expireds or FSBOs? And you saw how I did that landing page for the FSBO. I can create those expireds as well. So she says McGregor. So I could literally come in here, write landing pages, create landing pages, add new FSBO, right? Same thing with expired. McGregor, create landing page. And literally while the phone's ringing, I could have this done And then I can go tell that person I'm talking to, yeah, just go to mcgregor.fsbosoldnow.com and you can request all your marketing tools to get your McGregor home sold. How awesome is that? Right? How awesome is that? So back to the write up here that we are in with the 250. And again, we're just kind of rolling down this part of the page here is the QR code embed, the ads, and the social media post. Now let's get to the FSBO PDF guide because now this is a different offer. All right. This is a different offer. The first offer was here are some free tools to market your property with. And that's a great offer. But you know, what happens if they don't respond or, you know, they're just not into it, whatever. Well, that's fine because now we are going to launch the PDF guide marketing on them. And we've gone through playbook 3 and 4, right? Playbook 3 are the buyer PDF guides. Playbook 4 is the seller PDF guides. But here's the thing, you know, again, running an ad for a FSBO is probably not the thing I'm going to lead with, right? The thing I'm going to lead with is the postcard and the email. So here's the postcard for that, for the PDF guide. And again, I might get, you know, 20, 25, 30 postcards done for my area. Well, actually, these don't go by area, right? But again, I might just get, you know, 20 or 30 of these postcards because typically, you know, now maybe the first time you do this, right? You go to Redx, you know, get the list of all the FSBOs in your area, you know, and that first time you do it, maybe there are 20, 30, 40, 50 FSBOs where a mass mailing makes sense. But then going forward, they're going to be kind of like one-offs, right? Right. You know, every week, you know, again, depending on your area, but every week there might be a few new FSBOs, a few new expired, probably more than a few expired. You get my point. But if I've got the postcards ahead of time, then I can just either drop them off, mail, or door knock, right? As soon as I see those come up without having to go through and, you know, order one and mail it and, you know, go through all of that thing, right? Sometimes it's just easier to have the postcards than just write the address, throw it in the mail, right? Write the address, throw it in the mail. Then I'm going to wait 3 days. I'm going to call them up and I'm going to say, there's a script for this one here, right? There's a script for the FSBO PDF guides. So just like the landing page, there's an email, which I'll show you, the postcard that we're looking at now. And then we're going to call with a different script for the PDF guide. Here's a script for that. Hey, John, this is Scott Pierce. I'm a local agent with Keller Williams, and I sent you a postcard offering you a free guide for sale by owner, listings done right. And it's a great guide. It's going to walk you through some tips on how to get your home sold as FSBO. And it's a free guide I offer local area homeowners that are selling as FSBO. I just want to make sure you got that postcard and see if you have any questions or if you'd like me to get that guide to you. Again, I'm leading with value. All right. I am leading with value. So between the scripts, the postcards, the emails, the letters for the landing page, where the offer is get the free marketing tool, get the same marketing tools I use to sell listings for free. Here, right, the offer is get a PDF guide that's going to help you walk through some of the things related to selling your home as a FSBO homeowner. Awesome. Absolutely more leads. And again, we've got a script if you call them without doing the print or email marketing, right? Again, you can see that I don't need to walk through every single script, but you can see this script would be appropriate if I call them first before I email or direct mail or print marketing, right? This is a script I do before. And then again, if they don't respond or they don't answer or whatever it is, I can always get the postcard and the email to them after. So you have a lot of flexibility. What I don't want you to do is to use that flexibility to do nothing. All right. Just go down the list in order. All right. And I think you'll get through it just fine. So here we are again, the PDF guides for my FSBO. That was the postcard. So again, like I said, I'm going to get 20 of them printed. They're on my desk. Anytime I get a new expired come through or a new FSBO come through, I get them the postcard. Someone says, how do you get paid? You know, it's a great question. And I always kind of assume well, you get paid when they are tired of trying to sell their home as FSBO, and you are the only one that's talking to them without talking down to them, that you are the only one providing value. So most of these people are not going to be getting that home sold as FSBO, right? Yeah, exactly. But thank you for asking that, because sometimes as a somewhat bad trainer, I make assumptions that everybody is knowing what I'm thinking. So thanks for the question. But yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. And then like Glenda said, there are forms if you bring a buyer and all that, but I'm not even going to that point yet. Right. I just want that here's what I want. I want that FSBO homeowner and I want the expired homeowner to look at me as someone who is offering them real value. I'm not throwing a sales pitch. I'm not trying to reverse engineer a closing, right? I'm not trying to paint them in a 90-second corner that's going to, have me leave out with a signed listing agreement. I'm not trying to do any of that. What I'm trying to do is establish a relationship. All right. And the best way to establish a relationship with someone like that is by providing value and really being consistent through their aggravation, maybe, right? Because they're getting calls from other agents. They're getting calls from buyers that are flaking on them, right? Being a FSBO homeowner kind of sucks. It's not the most fun thing in the world. And so when they get enough aggravation through that, and they see you as being the one knight in shining armor that's been kind of helping them through it a little bit here and there, but as a great professional, you're checking in every week, right? You're going to get that listing. That is the whole point of this. Yeah, someone said, and that's, and that goes for the FSBOs too. Most of these people are going to be listing with you when they get tired. All right. So again, real quickly here, we got the postcard, we got the email. So again, send copy. It's going to open up right here. Again, I can send a test email to myself and I'll show it to you. But otherwise, you click copy, go to KV Core, and get it sent out to that FSBO or expired homeowner. Let me go to my other monitor. Let me bring it up. If we can all look at how beautiful it is together. And there we go. Give me a second here. Boom. Even with Gmail, sometimes you got to click around a million times. All right. So there we go. Right. How awesome is that? For sale by owner, FSBO listings, right? Free report, great information. And this is totally editable. So if you wanted to edit that, you could, right? When you copy it and paste it into KV Core, Boomtown, Chime, Follow a Boss, right? I always tell people though, leave it as it is for the most part, right? Try not to overdo it. Maybe what you do is the first time is you just trust me and you send it out like this. And then if they don't reply, maybe a week later when you want to go send it to them again, you can edit it up a little bit, change it around a little bit, and then send it. But see, that's why we're giving you different emails, different flyers, different postcards, different value offers. All right. So that you can stay fresh and keep offering value to these absolutely awesome segments of the home selling market. So that's the e-flyer to send to the FSBO. You have to download right here. So always, of course, download English or Spanish. And remember, all the PDF guides are available in English or Spanish, right? And that includes all the marketing that goes around it. So this is that absolutely awesome PDF guide that they can get as a FSBO homeowner. When they click the link on the e-flyer, go to the QR code or URL in the postcard, right? We got the landing page right here. So again, the e-flyer and the e-flyer, the postcard, the door hanger, everything flows right to here, right? They'll add in their address, their phone number, right? Their time frame to sell, right? And obviously they're like, I want to get sold now, download free guide. And then lastly, the PDF guide script and social media posts. Well, let's look at the script. And the awesome thing about the script is it's free. It is your personality, your energy, your vibe coming across to people. All right. So get the script. We've gone through this before, right? If you go back up to session 5, short form video, There's actually the video at the bottom of that post. I actually walk you through, I show you how to load this into a teleprompter app and actually record the video. So you're literally watching my phone, right? You're literally watching me on my phone as I'm doing it. And so you can see exactly how it's done. So for those of you who are using the excuse, well, I'm just not sure how to do it, I'm taking that excuse away from you. Okay. So there you go. Bruce says, share this with the FSBO owner while you're helping them. Yeah, right. For sure. I agree. Someone else says, why not focus on online marketing? I'm not sure what that means. What we are focusing on is what works. All right. And if you do a Facebook ad or post that really pulls in expires and FSBOs, let me know. I'll give you $100. All right. I'll give you $100 if you can show me an ad and prove it that you got a Facebook. Cause here's a problem. It's just, the market segment of FSBO homeowners is so small that to do a Facebook ad, I mean, if I can do a Facebook ad for like $1 a day, I would, right? But it's a $5 a day minimum for Facebook ads. That's why I wouldn't really do it. For Google, I think I would, right? For Google, I would, because there I might try to spend, and Kevin, tell me if I'm right or wrong, but on Google, I can spend like $2 or $3 a day, correct? If I do a Google ad, Kevin, I believe I can do like a $4 to $5, like, even $2 to $3. Let me see. We got Kevin here to answer that question. Yeah. I'm not sure where the answer is, but I'm assuming you can. I'm assuming on Google, I can't, we'll take a look at it a little bit later, maybe. All right. So get the short form video done. And then last up, create social post. And again, similar to the email, here's the post. And all you got to do is click post now. And that will post that to Facebook. I got Instagram connected, Twitter, and LinkedIn. All right. So we have now walked through the FSBO landing page, how to create them, right? You've got unlimited, right? Unlimited landing pages. So create them for the neighborhood, create them for the city, right? Don't create them for the state like NC. That's kind of generic in a sense. So if it's a really nice neighborhood or just a big neighborhood, I might do the landing page at the neighborhood level. Why not? Now, don't be one of these people. This is how I do things, and it's awful. I go in immediately and I create 30 landing pages because I'm just like thinking, oh, I'm going to get this done now. Don't create 30 landing pages. It's going to create more headache for you than you're going to think it does. All right. Because you just got too much to manage. So I might create 2 or 3 for some key neighborhoods, like my major farms. And then the rest I might just do like as city or county. Right. And then we've got like 5 or 6 of them, not 20 or 30 trying to get so detailed that it starts backfiring on me. Make sense? And Jessica, you're going to see the email that you get. So check this out for everybody. View PDF guide script. And in the video, I literally show that question to you, Jessica. See right here? Click to download from App Store. This is included in the email that you're going to get. So what you do is you click send, right? So you click that green send button, send it to yourself. And then again, I show this in the video that is on session 5 at the blog. And here's that script. And this is the truth, all the short form video scripts that we send you. And there you go. So I can click right there, Jessica and everybody else. That'll take me to the iOS App Store for Apple. And the second one takes me to Google Play Store. And they're both labeled. You may not be able to see that, but it's right there. And again, in the video, I literally show you, click the green button, the app pops up, right? It's like 10 to 12 bucks. I would just pay for it. Here's the deal. If you're questioning paying 12 bucks, pay the damn money and just do the damn videos. All right. Get your money's worth. The videos are free. Posting them are free. So the only thing you need to do is get the app. All right. Pay for the app and just commit to doing the videos. You're going to see in the write-up on session 5, short form videos, we give you like 5 to 10 scripts a week. You should be blowing up social media short form video with all the scripts that we give you. So pay the 12 bucks and just commit to getting your money's worth. All right. All right, let's take a quick look at expired. We've only got a few minutes left, but keep in mind, everything I showed you for FSBO works the same way for expired, but we change out the call to actions. We change out the, the lead capture a little bit, and the scripts obviously are going to be different. The PDF guide will be obviously for expired, but how it works, right, with the postcards, the letters, the emails is the same way. So again, here, we're going to create landing page, add new, expired, Raleigh, create. Let's just take a quick look. Did not sell your Raleigh home? As an expert in real estate marketing, I'd like to offer you a free review. So that's the thing with expired, right? We're going to just offer them a review of why their home maybe didn't get sold. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm not trying to list it. I'm not trying to tell you how awesome I am necessarily. I just want to find out, let's just take a quick review. And so the expired homeowner can click that, right? And we don't badmouth the other agents. We're just trying to find, what do they think went wrong? Get review. And then they can name, email, phone number. Boom. You're going to get the email. You're going to see what they checked off. You're going to be able to call them back and have a great conversation with them, right? What you'd want to do is offer to go meet with them, or they can just do it over the phone and just ask them, just start asking them, well, so tell me about what was done to market your home. Just tell me about everything in general when your home was listed in the past, right? And let them just start talking, let them talk, let them talk, let them talk. By the time they're done talking, if you are able to, kind of share with some of the things that you've done, share some of the things that you do with listing leads, right? We do Facebook ads, we capture name, email, phone number, right? We get those out every single week. We got emails, we got e-flyers, we got blog posts, we got landing pages, we do Google ads, right? You can walk through all the great things you do in listing leads and have a great conversation and start getting that listing. So that's the landing page. And so that's the landing page that we're going to drive people to. So some of the items before, we can change up those options. So if there's something here, like, for example, no Facebook ads, right? I'm just putting something in there. And now when we refresh this and, may put it in wrong. Items, curb appeal, no Facebook ads, save. And let's try that one more time. And yeah, Kevin, go ahead and make sure to submit that. Let's get that taken a look at, but that does work the same way as the other one typically. All right. Now, again, print marketing, print flyers. So I'll download it. We'll take a look at it. So here's the flyer, right? Scan the QR code to go to Raleigh expired sold fast. Anybody want to scan that QR code? I'll leave it there for a few seconds. How awesome is that, right? That is so, man, that is so awesome. Postcards. So again, I would probably print. Now there's probably more expireds. So again, I go to RedX, I pull my list of expireds. The first time through, maybe I just mail out the postcard to all the expired, and then I'm going to call through them. All right. And then I think after that, I would probably just get another 20, 30, 40, 50 cards sitting on my desk. And then every day or every couple of days, as I see the new expireds, I'm just going to one off those postcards or door hangers or flyers to that expired homeowner, right? Here's the door hanger. Here's the emails. So again, great looking emails. We got a QR code and embed. I can, all right. I'm not sure what the other thing was. Let's do this. No Facebook ads. And I'll do other reasons. Save. All right. So I was doing it wrong. All right. Let's take a look at the landing page now. And there we go. No Facebook ads. All right. So if you want to customize that lead form, right? The first thing I did, put no Facebook ads over to the left. All right. That's my fault for not paying attention. To put more options here for the seller to put down there, you would do that under lead forms. And I knew that and just started blanking out. You can edit the autoresponder. You don't need to. The domain you can change, just like we talked about before. And again, you can add in a pixel, tracking code, chap code, anything you want, not needed. And then a few preferences here that are pretty self-explanatory. All right. So again, the landing pages are absolutely awesome for expireds with the print marketing, the email marketing. And then again, let's go back to the write up. And if I scroll down a little bit, here we go, expired lead generation. Landing pages we'll discuss first. Then we got the PDF guides. So again, we're going to identify expired homeowners. We're going to attract them to working with us. We're going to do the print marketing. We're going to get the emails to them. We're going to call the expired homeowner. Again, I got script right here for you, right? So let's say I get the information from RedX and I drop an email to them right now. Boom, email went out, and then I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to say, yeah, hi, this is Scott Pierce. I'm a local real estate agent, and I see that your home just expired, and I sent you a postcard offering you a free review on why your home did not get sold. Oftentimes, a third-party professional who is not involved in the previous marketing or transaction can help take a look, provide some ideas that may have been missed. So if you'd like to get this free review, just go to my website, raleigh.sellingexpiresfast.com. It's a free service. I offer it to local area homeowners that didn't get their property sold, just because we want to make sure that we're helping as many homeowners as possible. So if you have any questions for me, let me know. Love to chat with you. Again, this is Scott Pierce. Similar to what we did with FSBOs, maybe I didn't mail or email anything, right? So maybe the first thing I want to do is just see if I can get them on the phone, and then that might roll like this, right? Hey, John, Scott Pierce here, local agent at Keller Williams. And as a local homeowner that didn't get their home sold recently, I wanted to offer you a free review on why the home did not get sold. Oftentimes a third-party professional who's not involved with the previous transaction can take a look at it, provide some great ideas, see what maybe was missed, and try to get that home sold for you when you're ready to list in the future. If you'd like to get the free guide now or the free review now, again, just go to raleigh.sellingexpiresfast.com. It's a free service, right? And here's the thing. I think when they start hearing that domain, they're going to be like, holy cow, man, this person is serious, right? This person is serious. They got a website, mcgregor.sellingexpiresfast.com. Wow. Right. How do you think that's going to make them feel? All right. Tracy says here, I was thinking about that script. If they don't answer, maybe we do a video text. Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally right. I mean, here's the thing. There's really limitless ways of putting all this together. So you could shoot that short form video script and then, send it out via BombBomb. That would be absolutely awesome. Right. Or as a video text would be awesome. Yeah, definitely. There's no way I could cover every single item that you could do, but hopefully, right, Tracy just had that idea. And I hope all of you are kind of thinking outside the box as well. Like, well, how else can I get this in front of the people that need to see it, i.e. FSBO and expired homeowners? All right. So with the landing page, again, you got embed code. You can embed that expired landing page at your website, which I think would be awesome, right? I don't know about the FSBO I'm going to put on my website, right? I don't need homeowners going to my website and thinking I'm pushing FSBO, which that might be, but I definitely would take the embed code for expired, and I would for sure put that on my website. And what I would try to do is I would try to put that as top level navigation so that when people went to my website, either they saw, did your listing expire or expired listings right there, or it would be a second level navigation. So you may have a tab for somebody that says sellers along the top. And if they click on it, did your listing expire might be an option under that. Does that make sense for everybody? All right. So again, same with the expired landing page. I can run a Facebook ad. I can run a Google ad, all right, as well. Again, I don't know that I'm going to run a Facebook ad. Now, again, with more and more homes going expired or their contracts are getting canceled, maybe I would, maybe I might try a Facebook and Instagram ad for the expired landing page. So let's go back and take a look at it. Okay. So in listings to leads, I'm going to click ads and let the ads section come up. And I'm going to try to end this in about 5 minutes. So I apologize, everybody. I hate holding people over. I know you're all so dang busy. But again, create Facebook ad landing page. From the drop down, select, go down to expired, Raleigh. And again, I'm going to use traffic for this. Create ad. Did not say wrong. Look, the images are made. I mean, everything is made, right? I mean, just Raleigh, North Carolina. Don't have to do, and I think, I might try this. If you're in a small area where there's really not a lot of expireds, then I wouldn't. But if you're in an area where there's more and more and more expireds and canceled contracts coming on market, I might try to run an ad like that. I'm not going to guarantee it like a listing ad or some of the other ads that we've got that actually just, are amazing. But, all you need is 2 or 3 expired leads where they're, asking for a review, asking for the PDF guide to really get your monies back, right? I would need dozens and dozens and dozens of buyer leads, right, to get my, to get my money back. And that happens, right? When I run an ad for an open house or just listed listing, I generate a bunch of leads, right? They're not the hottest leads in the world, but it's a phenomenal way to fill up my database. So I got people to follow up with using listings to leads follow-up stuff, right? That we talked about in this masterclass. But again, an expired ad like this, man, if I got 3 or 4 leads, even 2 or 3 leads, that might be worth it. So anyways, again, I'm not pushing you to run ads. I still call them optional, but I would be more inclined to run an ad, a Facebook ad and post for expired than I would FSBO. All right. And again, same with Google. Create Google ad, landing page, drop down, expired listing Raleigh, create ad, boom, 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 boom. All right. Absolutely awesome. Now, always keep in mind, we're doing $10 a day, which is great for listings, right? Great for other things. But again, I might mark it down a bit. Maybe I do $3 a day because I want it to kind of simmer, right? Or even, I might even do $2 a day. If anybody has any feedback on that, let me know. But I certainly don't want to be spending $10 a day on expired ad unless I can prove that it works first. And then I might start throwing more budget at it. But if I run it for $2 a day for a month, that's like $60 for the whole month. It's not nothing, but it might be something that your budget, or even $2 a day for a week or two, and just try it out. See if anything comes from it. Excuse me. Yeah. So that's for the ads. And last thing, let's go to PDF guides for expired. So again, PDF guides, expired. Here's the expired PDF guide. So again, always download the guide, right? Take a look at it, just like we talked about in session playbook 3 and 4. So here's the guide. I can tell you one thing that may have gone wrong with your marketing. You're leading with the garage door, right? How many people do that, right? How many people, you look at the MLS, and I swear to God, half the picture is taken up with the garage door in the driveway. Would you call that good marketing? Really? But I understand some places you need to have that, the front of the house, they call it. Yeah, you can have the front of the house. The garage door and the driveway do not need to take up 50% of that image. Absolutely. That's almost as bad as the toilet seat up when I see people do that one. Holy crap. What's really awesome is when I got into real estate, I was an assistant with literally one of the top 10 agents in San Francisco. And this guy was absolutely nuts. We're still good friends. He's awesome, but he's still nuts. Doesn't mean you're not nuts just because you're a good person. And I just always remember the first time I left a toilet seat up in a showing. Oh, you would have thought World War III was going on. But anyways, yeah. So there's the guide, right? Great example of what may have gone wrong. You may have been using your toilet seats up and your garage door, taking up most of your photos. But you got the ad, again, there's the email, again, postcard, right? Same stuff as what we did for the FSBO. Same stuff we did in Playbook 3 and 4 with buyer and seller guides. So here's the guide. Anybody want to scan that QR code, go for it, right? That will take you directly to the landing page where they can download that free guide. And again, we got the landing page right there, and we got a social post. And by tonight, the script will be there as well for this. All right. There'll be a script there as well. But again, let's go back to the write-up, and then I will end this call today. But again, expired listings, PDF guide. So all of this stuff here, expired listing PDF guide, right? Postcard. Here are your scripts. All right. This is the script. If you send either direct mail or email first, this is the script that you use when you don't. You got 2 different scripts right there for the guy. You got 4 scripts for expired. You got 4 scripts for FSBOs, right? I'll get the short form video script for that guide done tonight. I thought that was done yesterday. Maybe I just didn't turn it on. I'll check. But again, I'm showing you right here. Facebook, Instagram ads, optional. Social media posts, optional. Here's a landing page as well. And then here's the video for what we just covered. So again, any questions on what we've done, what we've gone over today? I know it's kind of a lot, but let me know if you have any questions. And again, before you leave, I would absolutely love it if you would take this link again. I'm going to go ahead and put it back into the GoToWebinar control panel. And I don't expect anyone necessarily to answer all of these questions, but if there's a question here that you think, yeah, that's a question that I really have a feeling behind, right? Just answer that question. But if you want to go through all of them, that would be awesome as well. Again, I would love to see your bright, shiny faces. I love all of you. I love hearing your voices and hearing what you got to say to me. So if you want to do the camera and record a video, that would be absolutely brilliant. If you want to just, type in this box here, that's awesome as well. I don't really care, but I would love your absolute feedback on what we're doing here. All right. Any other questions before I let you go? Glenda, you can't upload leads at this point. We don't allow that for a couple of reasons. We are going to, but not right now. Yeah. Now, let me show you, and anybody else here, let me show you real quickly. It may not be the most easy thing in the world, but you do have the ability to copy and paste our follow-up program plan into your system. So buyer lead, seller lead. So if I click on buyer lead follow-up, for example, I guess if I go to edit, yeah. So you can really just sit here, and tags are usually the same. I can just copy that and go to KV Core, go to Boomtown, go to Follow Up Boss, and and just kind of create one by one my follow-up. So yeah, because it's going to be a little bit before we allow people to upload leads. Here's the reason. When because there's always people that abuse that, and they start loading up a bunch of contacts where they don't have permission to be marketing to them, and they start spamming out of the system. And this is why most CRMs eventually just go to hell, because they get abused by, there's always that percentage of agents, right? There's always that percentage of people. It's not about agents, it's about people that will abuse something to the point where it just is unviable at a certain point. And I'm telling you, we want our autoresponders, we want our emails to have as high of a success rate of being delivered as possible. And they do. But yeah, so for now, you'll just have to copy and paste into whatever program you're using. Yep. I just want to keep this. Melody, thank you so much. I appreciate that as well. Any other last minute questions? We will go on for an hour and 15 minutes. Again, I could go forever as well, but let me just go ahead and also let me share with you how to navigate yourself to all those great write-ups that we've got. Throughout your account, you're going to see this banner, how to make $250. Click on it. All the past recordings are on these posts. So for example, if it's a little late, but if you got an open house this weekend and don't know what to do, click open house. Scroll down the page. We got the complete write-up. And it says even right here, session recording at the bottom of this post. So I can go right down to the bottom of the post, get the video for it, or I can just kind of walk through and just, section by section. There's your Facebook ads, automate your follow-up, social media postings, right, all the way down, right? We just walk all the way down, all the tools. And then I think, oh, let me show you something. I can't believe I didn't put it here yet. Oh, yeah. At the open house, see here, check this out. Yep. What happened there? Just the profiles, got Pierce. Let's try that again. Click here. So this post in the mastermind group is about printing. It's kind of crazy, but print the postcard, right, just at home and put it in a flyer, an acrylic flyer holder, right, like this, where people at your open house can scan and get PDF guides. So what happens is they'll scan that. So for example, do you guys want me to show you this real quickly? Kind of cool. Anybody want me to say that about the, cause if you're having an open house this weekend, I'm telling you, holy cow, our open house stuff is absolutely amazing anyways. But let me just show you here. If I go to listings, what am I doing listings? Well, I'll just show you. I got an open house. Oh my God. I got to show you everyone how to add a FSBO listing real quickly. So when you get somebody asking you for the FSBO marketing tools, right? So somebody fills out that FSBO landing page, add listing, manual, status, for sale by owner. Put in the FSBO's name, the FSBO phone number, and click include. Otherwise, it's the exact same thing as adding a listing, right? You'll see the market listing checklist. It'll look just like another listing. It'll say FSBO on it. Like you'll see the status as FSBO. So you won't mix it up with your other stuff. But once you add that listing as status FSBO, right? Now you can just give them all the marketing tools that they need. But let me show you what I wanted to do is go to PDF guide and I'll go to buyer guides and six things to check before buying a home. That could be a great PDF guide, right? That people at my open house might want to download postcard. You really only need the front, although you could do the front and the back. And then so just print it. Just literally print this. And then maybe, you might cut it out so that you can put it in the acrylic holder so that it looks really nice. But essentially, you're just printing that postcard and then have it right near you at the open house, like where they're going to sign in on the Listings to Leads open house sign-in form, and just say, hey, I got a few guides here if you like to, get a hold of them. They're absolutely free. They just kind of walk you through, for example, this one here, 6 things to check before buying a home. You may see another one in here that strikes your fancy, the 2-to-1 buy down, how it works. I was doing a speaking thing at the MLS, and one of the lenders there was talking, and he was talking about 2-1 buy downs. And I was like, dude, that is hilarious, because I had just done a training on the 2-1 buy down as well. And so if this is something that you think would be good in your area, then use that postcard. But here's the deal. I can use whatever postcard I want, and I can use 2 or 3 different ones. So I could print up 2 or 3 different options. And that way, when people come through my open house, right, they're going to see, right, they got that acrylic holder there where it looks beautiful. Maybe I put a black piece of paper behind it, or red or green or orange, whatever, to make it look really nice and sharp, right? I want to make this look amazing. I'm amazing. My work is amazing. My value is amazing. Who do you think they're going to remember by the time they get home? Who is the only agent when they get done looking at open houses that day that they're going to probably remember is going to be the one that did this right here, because every other agent did a sign in, but they didn't really give any other value, did they? And yes, all the guides have scripts. So when I'm in the PDF guide section here, for example, a secret to selling a home in any season, right? Under the more options, view PDF guide script, all right? Boom. Yeah, that's not the best one. Kevin, please make a note. We got to check these scripts. That's not good. That's got to be better, Kevin. All right. All right. Any other questions? Any other last minute questions for me? All right, everybody good to go. Please don't forget, if you have it within your hearts, to click this link. And again, text, answer one, answer two, answer all of them. I don't really care, but I would just love your feedback, either text or video, because it's going to help me out, kind of guide me with some things here that I'm asking about. And any feedback that you have would be valuable for me. All right. So really appreciate that. And again, everybody else, we will see you next week. We're about ready to wrap this up. We're going to do new construction. I'm telling you, I love the new construction, because it's not about just getting new construction buyers. It's about just how I'm going to walk you through how to establish relationships with new construction builders, developers, and so on, so that you can become a listing agent for them, maybe an exclusive, if not just like a or they allow you to maybe at least market all their properties, but we want you to develop relationships with these people. So in next Tuesday's training, I'm going to walk you through that, but also how to get selling more new construction, right? It really starts with selling more new construction to build up a reputation with these builders and developers. And then once we start selling them, we're going to start asking for listings and asking for co-marketing opportunities. All right. It's awesome. Again, I've had people become exclusive with builders going through what you're going to learn next week on this. So don't forget that one. With that, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Leave a comment in the mastermind group. Tell everybody else how, if you think they should be using Listing Leads, you've all got an affiliate link in your profile. So with that, have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon.